What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree. And my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. The drawing on this stone represents lightning. Here, this looks like a snowflake. Snow or maybe ice. This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it is supposed to evoke death. This stone has an image of the moon. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Tell us again exactly what you saw, my child.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must represent that. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life?
And then it was water. And then the last one.
You did it right. By awakening these stones in the right order, the door opened.
See, that's how you do a puzzle. Devil May Cry fans, that's like, that's a good puzzle. It's connected to the story. It's not a puzzle just for you to do things so you could just do things so you could go somewhere, so you could get through something. Like, I'm getting through something, but this is also in part of the story. Like, it's literally part of the story. For instance, in Devil May Cry 5, you're clearly doing a ritual to open up a door. But no, it's actually, no, you gotta put blood in to open the door for no fucking reason, Chad. There's no ritual. Like, you're clearly...
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi kedem tayentis olarabeni aol slai. Fanqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbo so galansani. Tugondenis gremos nigawi. Renkasie
Niggery? Nigga! What?
Duis aruyect nes diri.
Lois des Rama na des Gideon, Argenta. Esfarnu Fradi, Damagengadan, Yadiga Ladandian. Esfarnu Fradi, Dawid Gaishidon. Agesfarnu Fradi, Dawid Gremos Enagui.
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Donegat who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Dedra.
Damn, I was really rooting. Damn, they really doing demonic shit, chat? Oh, we are cutting hands up and shit, right? Like, you would expect to see some shit like that in Devil May Cry, right? But no, we haven't. We literally haven't. I'm being so dead ass. We haven't seen anything like that in Devil May Cry. Besides Devil May Cry 3, okay? But they haven't brought that shit back, chat. They literally haven't brought that shit back. I think they tried to do that shit. They tried to do something similar. And what's it called? DMC 2? Cause no, you didn't have any ritual shits and anything in Devil May Cry 1 really. I'm not sure actually. Blood or anything. You had to put a lot of shit together. Puzzles. I think that's the only game where the puzzles actually coherently make sense a little bit. Like you could put it together. You use the in-game logic, right? This is the shit they whipped up. Or for the most part, most of the shit just had names that sounded like, you know, were together in some shape or form. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm not.
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying to achieve. As you can see, my companion is not a Renaigze like the others. She bears our likeness. Please share your knowledge with us. Grant us the chance to understand.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoixi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
Yeah, we... Hey, you ready to do it? Okay, my bad. You know what, fuck it, I'll upload this shit, chat. I wasn't gonna upload it because the rambling, like when I'm talking, I have a consistent talking path of what I want to talk about. Then the story progresses, I forget what the fuck I'm talking about, and I just start rambling about bullshit. Not gonna lie. Actually, I ain't gonna upload shit, actually. Fuck it. I'm finna keep everything. Alright, it's time for this. You know what they could have did with V? Not this. Do you see this? You see this right here? Fencing. V could have been a fencer. They could have gave her. They could have gave him a bar, his DT bar, right? And they could have gave him combos, not inputs, combos. And the combos you use consume the DT bar. Inputs could be for fencing with his cane. And some inputs would be advanced inputs that use his DT. Because these inputs, when it comes to his cane, could have special abilities along with it, but it would in return use his DT. A lot of people have a problem with V because he's confusing. He's like weak as a like to play as, right? He lets the summonings do everything. If I'm correct, that would mean we don't care about the story, chat, because V is weak. Like, that's the point of his character. He's a weak character. That's like, what? You like, he can't really do much. He has, you know, he has to have his enemies, not his enemies, his summons, kill the, like, weaken them so he could finish them off. But somehow that's an issue. I don't see the issue. The only thing I see the issue is how he fights. V is weak, but he could parry, which means he's capable of fighting. To be able to parry, you would have to have some equal of amount of strength to redirect, to reflect, or anything, right? To do any of this stuff, you would need some type of strength, which means he can defend himself if he did not have animals. Or more rather, he's not using his power efficiently. Because when he does use the animals, right? When you actually use him correctly, you consume DT. That's how you use a V properly, by using the summon with the DT shit. If you understand what I'm saying. So that means V, instead of incorporating his DT to strengthen his bones, his muscles, his devil trigger, right? Instead of doing that, he'd rather put his DT into the animals. Chad. That's dumb. You feel me? Like, as him, as a person, not as a character. Well, yeah, as a character, him choosing to use the summonings. Like, he could use the summonings more so as an attribute for himself, rather than having the summons go out and do all the work.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Deirdre in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Deirdre sent you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes, and on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
The coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance. In our territory. Such boldness.
They set up a camp near here, and then they disappeared, all of a sudden.
Do you know where, precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late.
Like a V? I'm so mad that they brought that nigga Virgil back, chat. Virgil, there's no reason for him to be alive. That's why I said you guys don't pay attention to the story. You guys don't care about the story. That's why I defend DMC Devil May Cry's characters for the story. Everybody knows the gameplay is good. It's dumb to talk about the gameplay. When I want to talk about is the story. You want to say the story's bad, I want to hear what you got to say about it, chat. And I'm done. I'm not gonna ramble. Like, go into rambling. That's what I wanted to talk about. So I'm done talking about that. So let's move forward. Final thoughts on what I just said, chat. Gang, it's that simple. It's like, bro, what? You don't like the story because you don't like the story? Okay, cool. You don't like the story because there's what now? That's your reason?
A fresco.
Okay, buddy. Whatever.
It represents
I guess.
a beast of the marshes. A red serpent.
And you like Devil May Cry 5 because it's a good story? Okay, so like, why is Virgil still alive then? You think Nero's Naruto? You think that works here? Naruto would just kill Virgil, or force Virgil to atone for his sins. Like, Virgil wouldn't be with Dante. Virgil would be out alone doing everything. He would be Sasuke basically. But here's the thing. Virgil's not doing that. He's not atoning for anything. He's going to go fight demons. And Dante's there to keep him in check.
The image is fading.
Meaning, Virgil didn't
I can't see
change.
much of anything. The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
Like, do you understand what that means, right? That means if Dante's not there, it's a great chance that Virgil would just go back to his old ways. And he will actually succeed. Because Virgil's already so strong. If Dante wasn't there to keep him in check, Virgil will succeed in gaining whatever power he wants. Reminder, Virgil is not inherently evil. What he does to gain the powers is evil. The reason why he wants to gain the powers isn't. Other than the fact that he does not value human life. Forgot about that.
A sort of insect.
And so, chat, we must not be ignorant. Chat, we must not be ignorant. We cannot be ignorant of these things. We cannot be ignorant. We must acknowledge the fact that Devil May Cry, when it comes to 3, we go in order, 3, 1, ignore 2, 4, and 5, all together, is not the best story. It is actually a weak story. Because 1 is barely any. 1 is just. Actually, 3 is good.
These must be the Renaigse the hermit told us about.
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
Oh, interesting. For instance, 3 is a very good story, in my opinion. It's a very good story. It's well put together. It's well thought out. And then if you connect that to Devil May Cry 1, the reason why I like, mind you, I have a odd reason for liking Devil May Cry 1 for the story. It's because of the anime it's connected to. The animated series, not the Netflix anime. The animated series, okay? The old one. If you count that in its place for Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 3 gets even a lot more better because Devil May Cry 3 it needed to follow Alright, so this is what I mean, chat. When you actually analyze the story, Shadow Waifu, look, I don't like this. I did not like that interaction, chat. I did not like it because he put false intentions upon me, and it kind of showed what kind of character he was, and it felt so how would you say, entertainful. Like he was doing this for the chat, like the way he was acting, he was doing for the chat. It was like, oh, this shit gotta be rage bait, and it's just like, bro, you're not hearing the nigga out, bro. Like, come on, chat. And I'm sorry that I am the person I am. You won't change that about me, and I won't change that about anybody. I won't want anybody to change how they are. But if certain things that annoy you, that's fine. I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. With that being said, I tend to talk about subjects for a very long time until we all understand what the fuck is going on. It's not that I want to be right. Rather, like, no. How do I say this? Actually, I do want to be right. Hold on, let me.
They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful.
So you gotta understand, chat.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
I don't want to be right all. Like I'm not just saying this to be right. Like, oh yeah, I have to be right.
What do you want again?
I want to be right. I want to be correct. So I'm going to make sure I'm correct. I don't want to just speak just to speak for the sake of speaking.
I found this note.
Just like that guy earlier when I said in the comment saying I thought Devil May Cry is known for its stylish combat. I didn't think we cared about the damage output for everything, right? Because if that's the case, everything would just be super fucking strong, chat.
For me, it would be useful.
It's funny because people complain in Devil May Cry 5, like on the lower difficulties, because if you play in higher difficulties of Devil May Cry 5, it's a little bit harder, right? The enemies die quick on the lower difficulties, which is a fair fucking criticism because the game, you're supposed to be stylish. How can you be stylish if the enemies die quickly? So it presents the fucking question: why do we care about the damage? Like, you see what I'm saying? And then somebody said, well, you could be stylish and have good damage output, and it's like, oh, no fucking shit, chat. I can eat my cake and have it too. Literally. That's the saying, is that you can't have your cake and eat it too, but you literally can.
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first.
But you just gotta understand, chat.
It resonates with
I love Devil May Cry. I have every fucking game. Every game. Chat, this gonna sound crazy. I hate Devil May Cry 4. But guess what game I played the most? Devil May Cry 4. Like, oh my gosh.
That's
I downloaded mods for Devil May Cry 4. I got the game illegally on the computer. Like, I really liked Devil May Cry 4 when I was a child. But as I grew older, I grew wiser. I grew to understand literature because of different reasons, right? I went to college, right? I didn't really do well in college. I didn't really complete the shit, but I got some college education. So you got to understand that I take pride in what I say. It's not that that I know that I'm right.
What do you want
No,
again?
I want to be right. I have the desire to prove my my reasonings. And if I speak foolish, then say I speak foolish. Be respectful of it, right? And then you have to prove these things. You say I'm speaking foolishly, that I'm speaking wrong.
Quench a stone.
You better know what the fuck you're
What
talking
does that
about.
mean?
You like that's the thing, Che. If you say something and you don't know what you're talking about, that's the problem. Oh, it's bad writing.
This note I
It's
found
because
explains
it's
a
bad
recipe,
writing because it's
a
it's
potion
corny and
thought to
edgy.
contain
That's
the
not.
essence of this place. Is that what must be poured over the stone?
Oh, yes.
SpongeBob has bad writing
But you're still
because
here.
it's childish
What do you want again?
and cringy. Chat, SpongeBob is sometimes written specifically for that fucking reason. That's why that's not a good criticism, chat. Things could be, oh, it's edgy. Oh my god. So like, you wouldn't like Batman. Oh, but I like Batman because that's good writing. No, but the writing's edgy. No, but it's good writing. What's good about it? That's the problem, chat. You're not explaining how bad the writing, like how the writing's bad. You're giving me a description. You're giving me descriptions of what's in the writing and what you don't like in it, which is opinions. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. Especially when you're going against the point of the character. The point of Batman is the fact that he's edgy, gloomy, and sometimes depressed. If you don't like those things about him, and you want those things changed, Chad, there's another character I would like to introduce you to. There's this nigga called Spider-Man, bro. Spider-Man has those same qualities. He could be gloomy, he could be dark, he could be cringy. But then he could be the exact opposite. You would like Spider-Man. and that's that. And then like, I like Spider-Man. I used to hate Batman when I was a kid, but now I've grown to like Batman. As a idea. I don't like his ideals. Batman is fucking weird. Kill the Joker. What are you doing?
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
So, yeah, it's like, chat. If I end up getting you to like Devil May Cry by the end of this conversation, so be it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. If you hate the game even more, but now you just have more to say about the game because now you know what to look for, okay, cool. That's going to make me more proud. That's going to make somebody else more proud that you're saying something that's worth a damn. Do you understand? Okay, thank you. And I will refrain saying his name until I hear some good criticisms about the game, chat. Not what you like and what you prefer. Oh, he's just nothing like the original. They don't have the flair of the original Devil May Cry. Oh, well, buddy, did I tell you this? You're like this close to get on the short bus. So like, I'm gonna need you to spin that back and really think about what you're saying. All right, catch you guys later in the next one. But yeah, go replay all the Devil May Cry games for the story. Try to understand what's going on. Like genuinely, like I would do this shit with you guys. Actually, I'm gonna replay all the games. I'm gonna write it all down. I'm gonna do a little video. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We gonna delve into this shit. Also, I've been seeing videos of people that don't like curse words. Guess what, chat? People die. There's all these rings, these evil as rings in this world. Did you know the cartel exists? Right? People do sacrifices, but you got a problem with me cussing. You got a problem with curse words, bro. Swearing is the problem here, chat. You guys have a good one.